hi folks, and welcome to another Monday Marks Market Update. In fact, the very last for 2022. So thanks for sticking with us. There's been a whole heap of topics that we've shared with you, and I hope there's been some really great learnings in amongst it. For this last one, I'm going to share 6 lessons that I've learned through something I've just finished and been working towards for a couple of years, which is a 100-kilometre trail run down in the Kosciuszko Mountains. It's just been. There's some great business lessons there that I've learnt that I'm going to relate to the activity of working towards that over the last few years. Just wrapping up the week that's been with auctions, so there were 97 properties that went to auction and a clearance rate at 51%. So still a few sellers that are going to need to wait to the new year to secure their sale. Okay, let's have a look at some of the learnings as I've been working towards this 100-kilometre run. It actually started 2 years ago as a bit of fun when one of my friends said he was going to take up a bit of running, and I just wanted to accompany him and get out on the trails and enjoy and explore a lot of Canberra, which I did. A little bit after that, he announced he was going to go for a 100-kilometre run, which at the time I thought was just extraordinary, a distance that I really couldn't comprehend, and I've only been able to comprehend on the weekend of just how long 100 kilometres is. So I was super impressed, and one of the first learnings I want to share with you is to get a mentor in life and in business. And this person became my mentor because he was doing something that I decided I wanted to do. And so when having a mentor, the key, I guess, is to find someone and replicate their actions. Again, in business or in life. Do the things that they're doing, make the sacrifices, learn what they've already learned and learn it faster, and then refine, adapt, and perhaps just tweak things a little bit so they suit you and your situation. The next lesson there is set your goals. So I needed to set short and long-term goals. You know, the short-term goals I needed to set was what sort of running distances I'd be doing, what days I would run, how long I would run for, what time of the day or night I would run for, mixing it up with other exercise, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and weight training, etc. And then the long-term goal, of course, was for a start a 100k run, but then a 50k run just prior to that. So you need goals in life, folks. You certainly need it for business as well. You really don't know where you're going unless you can reach these little goals along the way, towards a bigger goal. The third lesson is failure. And I want to share my first failure was that when I was working towards 100k, a month before there was a 50k run. And I went in for that and I did it really tough. So at the 30k mark, I had severe cramping and I crawled to the finish line and got through it. But out of that, there were some huge learnings. And I think that a failure needs to be redefined as a learning. And I came out of that 50k run thinking, for a start, how could I possibly run twice that distance just 4 weeks later? And so what I did was establish game plans and work out the things that I would have to do to change what I didn't do correctly and didn't have planned for that 50k. And so that's the other lesson. The fourth lesson for you is prior preparation. It's all about the preparation in life, whatever you're doing. In my business, perhaps in yours, and just life in general, if you plan everything and a good plan where you actually do those consistent outcomes along the way and take the correct actions, you're going to get success. What I love about that 100k distance is that you can't fake it. You can't just get up one morning and go, I'm going to run 100k. There's no shortcuts. You've got to do all that hard work and the training and the preparation along the way. And so I think that really appealed to me. It was months and months and months of training prior to really, achieve what I was able to do on the day. Okay, what else is there? Well, the fifth lesson is teamwork, because I couldn't have actually done what I did without the support of people around me. And a really great support was my running buddy, Alec Brown, who was with me really every step of the way during that race. And he was able to loan me clothing at the start, meet me at all the checkpoints, give me positive support, and really believe in me when there were times during that race that I struggled to maybe think whether I'd be able to make it to the end. But he really helped with that. My partner, Amy Castro, came there at the 85k mark and gave me that support to get me that last 15k and get me over the line. So in business, teamwork is everything, and I learned that really early on in my real estate career. I learned that individual agents can't possibly be everywhere at once, that individual agents get sick, need holidays, need time off, that they perhaps don't have skill sets in all the different areas of business that you need. And so in my business, I've developed a team of 7 people where we can do more in one day than another individual agent could do an entire week. And I think that's so powerful because each of the people in our team then specialise in that aspect of the business. And I've been a really big believer in teamwork in life and in business, and that really the teamwork helped me, of course, in my race. What else is there? Well, the nutrition was obviously really important. So health and nutrition is one of my 6 lessons for you. You see, I couldn't have made that race without even prior preparing my body, eating and drinking the right things, and then on the day doing that as well. Each of the stations and checkpoints you had to fuel up because you can't run 100 kilometres without the correct health and nutrition. And so in business, I have the term corporate athlete, and I think that as an individual agent, if I'm sick, if I'm tired, if I'm unfit, if I'm stressed, there's no way I can be a great agent to my clients. And that's really what a great business person is all about, servicing their clients. And so looking after yourself and your own health is a really great way of looking after your clients. And I think that, if you're going to employ an agent, one of the things you should look for is the health of that agent, because you're going to embark on an experience of 3 months of needing that agent to work for you and with you, and you need to make very certain that they're up for the job over that time frame. So look, that's just 6 lessons. There were actually a heap more, but this video could go on forever, and I didn't want to take up your entire Christmas holidays with it. So again, thanks again for all your support over 2022. We really, really appreciate it. We're super excited for what 23 might bring. We actually can't predict what's going to happen. Every year in this business seems to be different. I've been doing this for 23 years. I don't think any year is the same as anything before it, but the team that we've built now is agile. We can adapt, we can improvise, and we can overcome any challenges that are thrown at us. And we're going to do all that to help you, our clients, and next year bring you a whole heap of new informative educational content via these videos. Hope you love it. Have a fabulous year, and see you in 2023.